Good morning, everybody. Let's work.
Sand in your throats in a far west desert land where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Beyond the
Got real into my throat there, which is no good. There's a few bits on here. What happened?
sand in your throats in a far west desert land where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
Oh man, I am having that Hetfield problem. The more I learn to sing properly, the more it gets out of my throat, the less I sound like how I've always sounded. But maybe that's just the way. Maybe this is the album where I learned to sing. I wanted it to be that, but what I thought that meant was I wanted to be able to sing in that really harsh way without it hurting. But maybe that's not reality. Maybe that's not how that looks.
Sand in your throats in the far west desert land where only dead men tread. Sand in your throats in the far west desert land where only dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where only dead men tread.
I do like that sort of stuff.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where only dead men tread.
I can feel myself going back into the old spots. Look at it, it's all over the place.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land
Way off, dude.
where only dead men tread.
Yeah. Let my voice cool. Man, I had a really good sound in your throat in that other take, but I lost it, so the perilous nature of digital recording, I guess.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men.
We're only. Don't know about that one.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind who fail to see, hypocrites.
Gee, I don't know.
Sand in your throat, in a far west.
Hey, Anth, what's going on, man? Not much to catch up on. Sort of last week, I felt the symptoms of what would have become burnout if I hadn't spent so much of my life burning myself out over and over. I started to recognize, and for the first time in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to play some Tarkov. I'm not going to try and work through this because then I'll just be burnt out and be disenfranchised. So I only became a little bit disenfranchised from the album, only started to hate it a little bit. Just, and I thought to myself, I'm just going to put it out of my mind and play a lot of Tarkov offline. When I say offline, I mean off stream. Not offline on Tarkov, that's pussy shit. But yeah, it's, oh man, I don't know. Some songs I'm really far in, other songs I'm barely scratching it. So it's a funny, I have no idea where I am in terms of progressing. But all I really want to do is get Leviarak done, then I can bounce that down, send it to Joe, and we can start working on that. But I'm having trouble singing it because I'm learning to sing at this point in my life. And the way I used to get things done is no longer an option. Wow, that's the first time I've said it out loud. Like, I've got to figure this out. I've got to figure out how to sing this properly. One thing at a time, slowly, when inspiration strikes. It's kind of the only way. You know, when I quit my full-time job and stuff, like I vowed to myself I'd do whatever it took. Wasn't about quitting your job, doing Power, Wisdom, Courage, hitting the fairy tale fucking ending of, I don't know. It was never about that. The vow was I'd do whatever it took to figure it out. And currently that's trolling the internet for any and all Floor Jansen content on how to sing. She's very classically trained, but it works very, very well in Nightwish, and I love what Tomas does in Nightwish. He's a one-man writer, composer. I love the level he's at. And yeah, at the moment doing whatever it takes is standing in front of the microphone and figuring it out. Let's keep going.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread.
I'm going to tell you right away that Sand in Your Throat was a winner. Keep that one.
In a far west desert land.
I didn't like the tail of that one. Is that too grand? No, because actually, Command, you might get a kick out of this book. It's not too. It is like she's hours and hours ahead of me. What's his name? Malcolm Gladwell. Outliers. Recently listened to this book on Audible. If you're not a reader, guys, get Audible. Honestly, people who say, yeah, you need to read to get good and like reading helps this, helps that. It's so true. Like the information that's held in books is honestly the most important shit we have as a species. And I'm not the kind of person that sits down and reads for hours, but I do drive. So like I get the headphones in. I don't listen to Dragony. I listen to Audible. And I just recently finished this book, Outliers, and it has recalibrated a few things as far as the idea of how to become successful and stuff. You like that? Little Napalm Records diss. Hey man, they'll sign everyone except me, and I'll keep talking shit until they sign me. I'll jump on the Napalm bandwagon quick smart to get me on. I'll be right there next to Dragony. Heroes never die! I'll be right there, dude, in a frilly shirt. If they want to come to the fucking table. But yeah, Outlier Story of Success. Get it on Audible. Ignore that price thing because you pay $16 a month for Audible. You get a free credit every month. Use your free credit on Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. And then get the fuck to work. I don't know what to tell you. Recalibrated success. Well, it broke down. Bill Gates is a good example. A lot of successful people, like we have this idea of success in the West where it's like, oh, he came from a poor background, but he was born to be great. This destiny idea, like, oh, that's bullshit. Bill Gates was the only kid in America. He was like 12 years old. He grew up in the one town in America that had this particular kind of computer that would let you code multiple things at once or something. And he was literally the only kid in America that had 24-hour access to this terminal. So he got his 10,000 hours in like way before anyone else. And it's like everyone that was successful in software was born basically in the same area, within a few years of each other. And he broke that down across like sports and law and all of these other things. And just the in our society we have this like, oh, born from nothing, but he practiced basketball every day and every night and he was destined to be great. But the idea is like Bill Gates would not have been Bill Gates in any other time, or people aren't destined to be great. There's just circumstances. And that coupled in with a great Tim Dillon rant, which I wouldn't be able to find off the top of my head. Spotify doesn't have like a history thing like YouTube does, but Tim Dillon went on this great rant about people like Gary Vee and Grant Cardone that's like, hey, go do the thing, you've got it inside you, all that stuff. And so a lot of people want to, how do I put this? Essentially, like, you're either going to do the thing you want to do or you're not. Like, there's no secret investment that's going to get you $1 million. There's no secret tip in the music industry to make it. Like, you just got to do it, and you're either going to or not. You've got to get to the point where it doesn't matter, which I liked because I'm well past that point. A lot of this stuff in the book, I was like, oh, cool, this is kind of already where I'm at. Like, I've already let go of a lot of this stuff. But, just the idea that there's a plan or a set path is all bullshit. Which is cool because I was reading that book and I'd already kind of gravitated to artists that, particularly J. Cole. There's a lyricist called J. Cole, and he's like, I don't know, once I heard him, it was kind of like I couldn't listen to much else. Hip-hop wise, he's all I've listened to lately because his lyrics are just far better than anyone else's, and that's because he doesn't care about anything except getting better at what he does. I was like, I feel like I want to be that. That resonates with me. I just want to be good. But I don't know. It's tough to talk about this stuff, Ant, because I hate I hate that you have to type and I talk into the microphone. I don't like the dynamic. We should do some. We should chat on Discord, man. Like phone calls. Gotta like. I don't know. I need to talk to more people. Actually, I'm coming to Melbourne on Sunday. A mate of mine's carrying me into Airborne and Steel Panther show, which will be interesting. I'm interested to see Airborne, to see what all the fuss is about. I can't say I'm overly interested in Steel Panther, but it'll be something. I feel like I'll be all gross and sticky afterwards. But I'm more interested, I am a bit of a people watcher, and I'm very interested to see the kinds of people that are going to Airborne and Steel Panther concerts. I'm pretty interested in that. That ain't it. Why have you... I don't want Melodyne on you. Get away. Where are we at? We've lost our... I like that take. Let's do In a Far West Desert Land Where Only Dead Men Tread.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land.
I really need to decide how long I want that to go for, because it's different each time.
In a far west desert land.
I want to leave plenty of room.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land. Throat, in a far west desert land. Throat, in a far west desert land. In the far west desert land. In the far west desert land. Far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land.
That kind of Bruce Dickinson doesn't really lend itself well to shorter notes.
Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land.
It's getting there.
Sand in your throat. In the far. In the far.
The breath wasn't there.
Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert land. Far west desert land. Far west desert land. Sand in your throat. In the far west desert.
Fucking second guess the lyric right before I went to Sand in Your Throat in our far west desert land where lonely dead men. Just why you gotta. I would have spent all that time working on the wrong fucking lyric. You go, keep your lyrics up, folks.
Sand in your throat. In a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat. In a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread.
Yeah, Anth, you're exactly right. And I think that like when I was young, I used to think the opposite of that. Just wanted everything to be out as quick as possible. But when you're 10 years on from and like an album you can't really listen to anymore because you're just like, oh, and like listening to it is like getting jabbed in the face by Floyd Mayweather with everything you knew wasn't good enough at the time, but you were like, yeah, that'll do. Power, Wisdom, Courage is like the first thing that I listen to and I go, yeah, there's that is the best I could do at the time. 100%. There's nothing I could have done in 2021 to make this better. Gotta nail it, man, because it lives forever. But legends never die.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. In a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. In a far west.
Melodyne's doing me dirty here. Break that up. What are you doing?
In a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread.
Let's do that line. That's a keeper. Oh, that's a keeper. Pass me my skin box.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men. Where lonely.
I'm gonna sing along to that one, but I think I can do better.
Far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men.
That's close. Can you hear the phasing in that? You see how it's like a weird phasing effect?
Where lonely dead men tread.
Because they're so similar that they cancel each other out at certain bits. So it was close, but was it the cigar?
Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead. Where lonely. Where lonely dead men. Where lonely dead men. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely.
I want to get takes that sound worse when I tune them. That's the goal.
Where lonely dead men tread.
We can do better, kid. We can do better.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread.
Too much. Too much.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Where Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. In a far west desert land
Don't like that one now.
where lonely dead men tread.
Ooh, a lonely dead man tread.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where only dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where only dead men.
Where lonely dead men tread.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread.
Something about it?
Sand in your throat, sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread.
Bit of drama in that at the end there.
Where lonely dead men tread.
Yeah, I like that. I like the ones where it's something that happens in the take. They're a bit too like this. Like I like it when good shit happens that I'm not conscious of doing.
In a far west desert land.
In a far west desert land. I want to really get land out, but it's kind of tough. Narrative metal. It's tough to sing. It's tough to sing because every word has to. I don't know. It has to be like you're reading it. That's how it sounds in my head. Like Dio was fucking perfect at it. Stargazer. When do we leave?
In a far west desert land. In a far west desert land. Desert land. Land. Sand in your throat. In a far west desert land. Throat. In a far west desert land.
Yeah, Dio was the best, man. The control. There was no metal singer. There was no singer better suited to metal than Dio. Really, like. All right, let's barrel it up a little bit because things have changed now, obviously. But male singer, there's no better male singer for metal than Dio. There's no better female singer for metal than Tati from Ginger, in my opinion. I was so relieved when she came along and was actually sick because I felt like it was the point in history where we could all stop pretending that like Doro and Arch Enemy were good. It's like, no, that's good. That's fucking sick. Ginger's fucking sick. And her vocally she's like fucking top of the heap. There's like Floor, but it's something different. That's like comparing Pavarotti to Dio. Brittany, so I haven't heard much of Unleash the Archers. There's something about the music that I think I've heard just a little bit too much in my life. Whereas Ginger's kind of like fresh and exciting. So I only just recently gotten into like Degent or whatever it's called, like Slipknot type stuff, Avatar, like only in the last couple of years because my girlfriend, she like grew up on that side of the metal train track. So she's shown me all of that stuff. I'm like, hell yeah, this is sick. What was my problem? But I feel like I've heard, yeah, power metal, like every... There's nothing in power metal I haven't heard, I swear to God. That I haven't heard once before, or I can't go, oh, that's this from X. That's Y from X. My brain's constantly doing that. So it's when I find shit that I can't figure out where it came from, that's what I get excited about. All right.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land.
That might have been it.
Sand in your throat.
Oh, look at that waveform. Nice and compressed. Look at him.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land.
You flattened out a bit there. Look at that. I did flatten a little bit, but like like 0 is perfect. 0 is the center, so to be -3, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just what about 60%? What are we doing? What are we doing here? 68, 66, who cares?
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. In a far west desert land.
Why can I never do it when I'm recording? Gotta get by.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Desert land, desert land. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land.
I will never sing a better one than that in my life, so that's the one you keep.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread.
Now that I've heard the one before it, I can't keep that one in. I'll mute you, no offense. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 4 bars to run up. Yeah.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Where lonely, where low.
Oof. Where am I coming from?
Hello.
So like an R or an E is produced at the back of your head, and an oo is produced at the front. So low, where low. It's got to be. I've got to get into the DO here, because passing the air and the control from the back to the front is something I'm not strong at. I've never been conscious of these mechanics. Like, I'm getting real nerdy for vocal mechanics lately. And yeah, that's something I've got to get better at.
Sand in your
better.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread.
I like the phrasing there, just hanging it back a little bit.
Where lonely dead men tread. Lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread.
I like that phrasing. That's the phrasing I want.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Dead men tread, tread, tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread.
Works well with the bar 7/4.
Where lonely dead men tread.
No personality in it.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Men. Sand in your lonely dead men. West desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread.
Getting there. That's not it, but we're getting there.
Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your lonely dead men. Far west desert land where only dead men tread. 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 Where lonely 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 dead men tread.
don't know about that.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread.
Where lonely dead men tread.
Sand in your throat in a far.
Whoop. Oh. Umbapa, umbapa.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men.
Half committed to both ideas there.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land where lonely dead men tread. Where lonely dead men tread.
Young eyes of the blind who fail to see. Young eyes in the blind. What do we got going on here? Young eyes of the blind will fail. Young eyes of the blind who? Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Hypocrisy as they stare into the dark. Bow, bow, bow. Now the twilight, a mere veil. Is it watching? Hypocrisy when they stare, when they stare. I feel like it would be easier to say when. When these young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. I love that it doesn't rhyme. Love that it doesn't rhyme, but I still like it. Normally things have to rhyme for me to like it, but not in narrative metal, not in lawcore. Shit doesn't have to rhyme. If you want that, go and... I was about to put my boot into Dragony again, but what if I meet them and they're lovely? I'll feel so bad. I feel like if I met Dragony, it would be like some crew from Pixar meeting Quentin Tarantino. And that, I'm just being honest. I feel like the Quentin Tarantino of power metal. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm the only one on earth who gets it. And it just like took a real bad turn. There was like Halloween. It was like, wow, power metal, that's cool. Let's put melodies in metal. And then everyone ran off. And I was like, whoa, let's talk about it for a sec. Like, no, we got it. We've got it. Like, no, let's just Hang on. Ah. I'm out here on the internet causing trouble with words. Yeah, guys. I kind of want to run up, if I may.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
I'd hold that note forever, but doesn't mean I should.
Where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see.
Young eyes.
Far west desert land, will only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see.
Young eyes of the blind. Sand in your throat. Sand in your throat.
In a far west,
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see.
far west desert land,
We're only dead men tread.
young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Beyond, young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young hypocrisy.
I don't know if you can go from that to that.
Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the
Let's
far west desert land, where only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see.
where's my E's? Where's my E?
Beyond,
Beyond, there you are.
hypocrite. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Far west desert land, hypocrisy. Dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see
That's a toughie.
Will only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Closer. Need less run up though. I want to get a couple of jabs at it right away.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Oh, it's right there in my weird crossover head voice, chest voice thing.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Toughie.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
It's right there in a weird spot. I might have to belt it.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. 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 Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Less air.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Less air.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Better.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Stop cheating.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
Nicer.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Nah.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
it. There's no support on it.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see
Oh, it's just that first note is is literally my checkpoint between head voice and chest voice. And obviously I've just started to learn to sing, so I haven't done enough drills to practice transitioning across the checkpoint. Feeling very awkward right now.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
That sounded like singing. I like that because there's some nice bends in it. I might tighten the last two. Because that'll be real nice harmonized up. That's my super high one though.
When they stare into the dark, young eyes of the blind will, young eyes of the, young eyes of the blind, young eyes of the blind, young eyes of, young eyes of, young eyes, young eyes, young eyes, young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Whoop.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Beyond the twilight, a mirror fatal. Is it watching? Is it talking? Is it? Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. Young eyes, young eyes. Young eyes, young eyes, young eyes. The blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes, the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Young eyes, the blind will.
Young eyes, young eyes, young eyes.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Young eyes, young eyes, young eyes, young eyes.
Young eyes.
Young eyes, young eyes, young eyes.
Embers
And that, yeah. Young eyes, young eyes,
Young eyes. Young eyes.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man. That's nice of you to say.
Young eyes. Young eyes. Young eyes. Young eyes. Young eyes.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see.
Young eyes. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
No, I better save some. It's important to save some for the later parts of the song. Shoot all your shots.
Young eyes of the
Young eyes. I want to get a real Alice in Chainsy. Young eyes.
young eyes. Young eyes. Young eyes. Young eyes. Young eyes.
Oh, it's because yeah.
Young eyes of the young eyes of the blind will fail. Young eyes of
Wanted to make sure this was rhythmically the same as the other one.
young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. Young eyes of the blind will
That one there makes me want to hear it again, so I better not put it in.
young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
As they stare into the dark. See, the high notes aren't as high as you think. I've always overshot it by heaps and then hurt myself doing so, but yeah, gotta spend more time singing more scales. Look, playing the instrument, you know. I might go and empty my bladder. Actually, no, I want to fucking nail this. Let's do it. As they stare into the dark. When they stare? Oh, when they stare. Yeah, when. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
Blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Beyond hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark.
I want to cut that off like half a bar before. Real Dio9. Rock!
Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Beyond the twilight when they stare into the dark.
It doesn't sound like me. Better not.
Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark.
Slow down. I need to slow down.
Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
Not that slow.
Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Hypocrisy
Yeah, dude. Sometimes, like, it's the holding the tennis ball, or every now and then I'll just put up a wolf and I'll be like, yeah. When I feel like I'm hitting the note, it just kind of comes naturally. It's my inner Idemaru. Shout out to the Name of the Wind fans. There's zero, like, unless Anth has read that, there's zero chance of anyone that's watching right now. I've got to, I think, I need to get a list of things you've watched, read, and listened to, Anth, so I can cater all of my banter just to you. You got to know your demographic. Rod's had to hold a sword. Oh, I can see it now.
When they stare into the dark, young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark, young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark.
See you in 6 months. Yeah, dude. Everyone's still waiting on that first Down Underground fucking thing. Hey, man, look. Jokes aside, sometimes I have a good idea and then it won't manifest for like another year. So that like, for instance, in the Down Underground thing, like, we were all jacked up on it for about a week. Me, you, Hutto. And then it was like, actually, I don't know. It's like I sort of get disheartened when I see what's successful. I've got to throw my phone in a fucking river, I swear to God. Because it's like, yeah, we'll do a cool thing. Like, we'll get Anth to write something about something he cares about. We'll get Hutto to just have a quick chirp. Like, we'll get Dowlow on every now and then for some sort of thing. And then I go and scroll Facebook and it's like, Dave Mustaine said this. James Hetfield said this. Dave Mustaine said this. Dave Mustaine said this. Bassist for Megadeth jerks off on camera. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, like, when it's fucking right, we'll do it. Like, the last thing we want to do is have deadlines and chase clout. It ruins everything. What I should do, here we go, should in caps. You type that, I'm going to go and take a piss. Targeting the publishers. Oh, yeah, I get it. Hold them accountable for having reasonable articles. Call them out for making money off people dying. Yeah, yeah. How Spotify's getting worse. Or writing 6 articles about how the Secret Machine had loved Trevor but never met. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's call out the dead celebrity beef trade. I saw an article the other day about something Randy Rhoads apparently said about Van Halen. I was like, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Yeah, no, that'd be cool. We could actually create into the deficit. Yeah. The hype train. Yeah. Like, I wish, like, yeah, if I could spend some time, I'd love to do it so articulately that it was, you know, good. Like, because I have a real danger of coming off as, like, whingy. Like, if we could get it so we could not seem whingy and Yeah, I do believe there would be a way to do it. 100%. There would be the right words, the right articles, the right framing, the right examples, and it would man, it would be undeniable. They would not be able to argue against it. Present the facts. See, looking at that, how Spotify is getting worse because you're adding too much music. To me, like, my whole angle on that, Kamain, is like, get the fuck out of my way. Like, stop clouding Napalm Records inbox with your bullshit so they answer mine. Trying to make some money here. Yeah. No, it's fuck. There's nothing like that out there, Kamain. Like, there's literally nothing where I could go to and find something like that. It's almost as if anyone that could do it can't be fucking bothered. Hey. Yeah. Meritocratic approaches that are much better than Spotify. I don't know what meritocratic is. Call out Napalm Core. Yeah, but what if they're just about to sign me, Ant, and I put that out, they're like, you know what? No. I think a part of me is resisting doing this idea, Ant, because deep down, I still have a tiny ember of hope. And I think if I was to come out and become that guy in the industry, which I, look at the people that do it in any industry, in journalism and things, and I look at them and go, I aspire to be like that. But like, there's kind of like, okay, I have to shut the door behind me. So I'll probably come to it during a nice summer day on my back porch after a massive bong rip, and I'm listening to Sunno, and I'll be like, you know what, fuck it. And you'll get a text from me, and it'll be like, start the car. Well, let's do it. Oh, I see. Yep. Meritocracy. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Now I see how the word is built. Yes. We could snuff that out. And it would at least give us something to talk about. And let's be honest, it would generate, that kind of stuff really never fails to generate engagement. I hate to use the industry term engagement, but people give a shit about that stuff is what I'm saying. People care. It'd be interesting. But like, it's funny, like I look at people and I wonder how they do it, because day to day, Anth, I'll feel different. Like one day I'll wake up and be like, yeah, no, fuck the celebrity beef trade. And then other days I'll be like, fuck it, who cares? And so if I ended up on a podcast on one of those, fuck it, who cares days, and someone's like grilling me about something I wrote on one of those, fuck the celebrity beef trade days, I'll be like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Often wonder about it. So I just get on these things and be like, why are we arguing? Who, what, why? What? Who gives a shit? And they'll be like, well, you've got a whole thing dedicated to it. I'll be like, oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, if I go on with facts, because if there's one thing the media loves, Anth, it's facts. And if there's one thing we all accept, it's facts. For now, Anthony, I will settle for trying to sing As They Stare Into the Dark as best I can.
When they stare into the dark.
Next.
When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark.
Yeah, for sure. Marketing, journalism, it's all the same shit now. Hey boss, I wrote this article about a cool local band I saw last night. I've also got this one about like the fucking Dave Mustaine, something he did in 1983. They'd be like, well, what do you think we're gonna run, you fucking idiot? People aren't gonna click on something new and cool. What did he say? Call Ted Nugent right now and ask him what he thinks.
When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. When they stare in.
What's this fucking thing we got going on here, Melodon?
Hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark.
That was the Dio note.
When they stare into the dark.
It did get a little Dio right there at the end, didn't it?
When they stare into the dark.
Maybe I'll keep it in.
When they stare in, sand in your throat, in a far west desert land, where lonely dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark.
It sounds satirical. Well, I put these on the panners.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
Give me a little bit more room to come back in. I would like more run up if we have it in the budget. Do we have 2 more bars of run up in the budget? We better.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. They stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark.
Fuck, that was really wild, but all the mechanics hit on that one. I felt like I could have held that last note forever. That was really cool.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark.
Something nice is happening.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark.
Man, it starts good but ends a little.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy. When they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy.
little bit too relaxed.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they step. When they stare into the dark, eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
It still sounds like it's Dio satire. I don't want that.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
I like that one.
Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
Get around it.
Blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Dark, 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 dark. Stare, stare when they stare. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare in. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. When they stare. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see. When they stare into. When they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
Don't stress the jaw.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare, as they stare. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy as they stare into the dark.
Take a little rest. Let's listen to what we got so far.
Sand in your throat in a far west desert land.
Right on.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. When they stare into the dark. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare, when they stare into the dark.
Oh, it's getting across that checkpoint.
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. 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 Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark.
What's up, Carillo? I feel like I was leaning into duck a little bit, trying to get a little bit of Dio out of there. Stare into the dark, fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always there. Whack, whack. Fear of the dark. Whack. What's going on, man?
Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Beyond the twilight of mirror veil, is it what you wait?
This will be tough.
Blackened necks are warm and nuts. Blackened necks are warm and nuts.
That is, oh, right at the top of my current range. Go on, get her in there, Melodyne. Oh, you master there.
Blackened necks are warm and nuts.
Good luck with that, Melodyne. Yeah, it's all over.
Blackened necks are warm and nuts. Blackened necks are warm and nuts.
Ahem. Righto, I need less run up now. 2 bars, thanks. Just 2 bars.
Blackened necks are warm and nuts. Blackened necks are warm and nuts. Blackened necks are warm and nuts. Blackened necks are warm and nuts.
Painting the picture, folks. Painting the picture. I got a better one in me.
Black, black, blacker nectar warmers. Blacker nectar warmers. Blacker nectar. Blacker, black. Blacker nectar warmers. Impervious to harm. Blacker nectar warmers. Impervious to harm.
Closer.
Blacker nectar warmers. Blacker nectar warmers. Blacker nectar warmers. Blacker nectar warmers. Blacker nectar warmers.
What was the grab I got on that draft? Oh, jeez, that's fizzy. Man. So much reverb, dude. So I think that one, the effects kind of get it over the line, so... Impervious to harm, impervious to harm.
Impervious to harm.
That's some Dio shape.
Impervious to harm.
Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. It's hard not to say that like Dio. Harm. Impervious to harm. Bit Deckard Kane-ish. Shout out to the Diablo 2 fans in the crowd. Have we got it in the budget for a little bit more run up? Have we got it in the budget? 2 bars. I need 2 bars. Marquee item selection. No, that's not what I want. There.
Impervious to harm.
I can just almost sing the first bit.
Exo armaments. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Pervious to harm. Pervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Impervious. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm. Impervious to harm.
So I think the original lyric was death perfected, a work of art, but I want to get a perfect dark reference in. A perfect dark. Death perfected, a perfect dark. I won't say a work of art, I'll say a perfect dark. Death perfected, a perfect dark. Death perfected. Perfect dark. Death perfected, perfect dark. 64. Black and exo armament, impervious to harm. Notepad.exe. Yeah, dude. Starving artist, brother. Join the temple so I can afford a real notepad. The 99-cent app one. That has features? I don't know. Black and exo armament, impervious to harm, death perfected, perfect dark, a perfect dark. Death perfected. You can't say perfected and then perfect dark. That's fucking dumb. You can't be no lyrical miracle on a level with the devil if you want to be a fucking lyric goat. What are we? Impervious to harm. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark, a work of art. Because I like that. You can take that out of context and it's just me telling you perfect dark is a work of art. If anyone ever tries to, after I die, and they're like, you know, there was heaps of subliminal messaging in his work. He'd be like, yeah, he just wanted to tell you Perfect Dark's the best game ever made. Halo can suck it. Halo can suck my left nut. If the makers of Halo could get it to work on a fucking Nintendo 64, I'd be impressed. In the context of what they had to work with at the time, Perfect Dark is the best game ever made. I'll die on the hill. I'm taking you all with me. Well, let me join the temple. There's already a dude in there with my name. What are you talking about? I see. If it's you, thanks. But if you're not joking, then I don't know, dude. Why don't you just add 69 to your name? Carillo 69, baby. I'll send you a present. Won't be a good one. Perfect dark. Impervious to harm. A perfect dark. Perfect dark. How am I getting this there? Impervious to harm. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark! Perfect dark! Yeah. Impervious to harm. Perfect dark! Not quite there. Impervious to harm. Perfect dark! Perfect dark! Carillo, does that or does not that say perfect duck? Perfect duck! Perfect duck! Perfect duck! Perfect duck. Oh, it is you. Shout out, Carillo. Shout out to the temple. Perfect How did I do it on the first one? I think it was Perfect Dark! And then I added a harmony to it.
Yes to harm, perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark.
Needs to be more shouty.
Impervious to harm, perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Perfect dark. Impervious to harm, perfect dark. Impervious to harm, perfect dark. Perfect dark.
Perfect Dark, a work of art. Perfect Dark, a work of art.
Perfect dark, a work of art. A work of art.
A work of art!
A work of art. A work of art.
Work of art!
Work of art. Work of perfect dark. Work of art.
Oh, starting to hurt. Yeah, I can't unhear duck now. Ah, ducks. One of my favorite animals. They're awesome to hang out with. A little bit weird, but you get used to it. Starting to sound like a Banjo-Kazooie character. A work of art, a work of art, a work of art, a work of art.
Perfect dark. A work of art. A work of art. A work of art. A work of art. A work of art.
It's getting there. I don't need that much run up now. We can save some run up in the budget, I reckon. Give us two, just 2 bars. Thank you.
Impervious to harm, perfect dark. A work of art. Impervious to harm, perfect dark. A work of art. A work of art. A work of art. A work.
There, I find you got to say what you feel in your lyrics. Perfect Dark, a work of art. And hear me out. And because I've been recording on my own for pretty much most. I've definitely done more hours in the studio alone. Like, I'm not too graceful with communicating with people who contribute ideas, but that's a fucking terrible idea, and I will get better at communicating that in the future. But as of right now, the only way I can articulate that is, do you not think that might ruin the tone? Do you not think that that might ruin the immersion? Just for the listener and not for me. It's not about me getting my idea in the thing. I'm thinking about what's best for the listener. Yeah, do you have any further argument for Perfect Dark, a giant fart? Not I giant fart as well. So that doesn't even make sense. Look, we'll workshop it. As you struggle. Leave something for Weird Al. No, fuck Weird Al. He gets a movie. Weird Al's getting a film. I don't get shit. Let's just regroup. That's in the maybe pile. As you struggle! Obvious to home, perfect dark, a work of art. As you struggle, out of breath, deep flesh totally involved with a venom gold crawls in your chest. No! Take that, Melodyne. As you struggle, out of breath, deep flesh totally involved with a venom gold crawls in your chest. No! That last, I've got to get back to head voice after that. And that is the best example. These Floor Jansen lessons I've been taking she states all the time, it's like, hey, don't fear the high notes. Be ready for the high note, but don't be like, okay, cool, I've hit the high note and then empty the clip. She doesn't use those words, obviously. She's much more graceful, but don't empty you get the high note and go, okay, good. Now spend all my energy because we hit the high note. That's a great take. I'm really happy with that. Chest now. Venom God. A venom God crawls in your chest. Nebulous eyes gaze on the traveler gold. Venom gold. Deep flesh totally involved with a venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah. Don't know about this last note. I might have to cheat just to get her over the line. Deep flesh totally involved with a venom gold. am gonna try and replicate. What did I have? I think I had a fifth below. Fifth below. Gotta learn to. Oh, what's this? Charge. No. God damn it. I gotta learn to save cool things I make. Just one, thanks. Yep. Ha, ha, ha. A venom gold. A venom gold. Drums, drums, drums. Hey, 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 hey. A venom gold crawls in your venom. A venom, venom, venom. A venom gold, venom gold. A venom gold crawls in your chest. No. A venom gold. A venom. A venom gold.
One, two, hey, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fuck. Okay. That's enough.
Deep flesh tone involved well. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Oh! Damn you. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Oh!
That ain't it. Check this out. I got something good going in one of the drafts.
Too hard. A work of art. As you struggle out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Have you ever
I like what I got there in the draft. Don't know how I did it. Venom gold crawls in your venom gold. Venom gold crawls in your chest. Oh!
deep flesh tone in barbed web.
Venom gold crawls in your chest. Venom gold crawls in your.
Deep flesh tone in barbed web.
Do a little break. Let my voice cool down a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Stressing the jaw. Shouldn't be stressing the jaw. I should chuck some shit up on Bandcamp. I haven't done it. I think I've got some stuff to pop out. Oh my god, what is this? The front page of Bandcamp. Hell no. Just my page, thanks. Just this one. I feel like I've got some stuff I could add to Schlagen. That's getting built. Hopefully I'll get one of these drafts done for the next album, for the album you're listening to now, so I can get that up on the temple and start building that on the temple as well. I haven't listened to this in so long. Turned out very different, didn't it? She's rough as guts, but I enjoy it. A venom gold crawls in your chest. No. A venom gold. Venom gold crawls in your chest. No. Deep flesh tone in Bothwell. A venom gold crawls in your chest. No. Deep flesh tone in Bothwell. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Deep flesh tone in Bothwell. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Out of there. Keep running out of air. Deep flesh tone in Bothwell. A venom. A venom. Deep flesh tone in Bothwell. A venom gold crawls in your chest. A venom gold crawl. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Yeah, just struggle, out of breath. Deep flesh tone in Bothwell. Wow, all right. So every time, since I've started to learn how to sing, I always get to this point where I'm like, oh man, I'm hurting myself still. This is like, will I ever learn how to sing? But then I look at like how long I've been working and it's like 2 hours. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Like I can sing that long for 2 hours. Remember, if I ever do this live, it's highly unlikely we'll ever get to the point where we'll be doing 2-hour shows. And I won't have to sing like this for 2 hours. I have to sing like this for 45 minutes. So, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. This is like stuff right on the tip of my range as well. So maybe I shouldn't feel like this is a loss. We got a lot done today. Sand in your throat in a far west desert land. Will only dead men tread. Young eyes of the blind will fail to see hypocrisy when they stare into the dark. Beyond the twilight. Sand in your throat in a Sometimes you gotta just go for it on the fly. I got a couple of takes left in me today, folks. Let's get it done.
Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. No! 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 A venom gold crawls in your deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold, venom gold.
Need a belt.
Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah.
Absolutely wrong.
Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
A venom gold crawls in your chest. Chest, no. Chest, no. Venom gold crawls in your chest. Up. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Up.
I'm gonna hurt myself if I keep trying to do that shit. Couple more bars run up, maybe.
Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. A venom gold. A venom. Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. Venom gold. Venom gold.
It sounds nice, but it's unsustainable.
Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest.
I got nothing to get to the next thing.
Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah. A venom gold.
A venom gold crawls in your chest.
Yeah, just dug out of breath. Deep flesh tone in barbed web. A venom gold crawls in your chest. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hurt myself if I keep going, so might try and come get that another day. What have we got left to do on this track, vocal wise? Chorus there is done. Let's have a listen. Pre-chorus and chorus are done.
Nebulous eyes gaze on the traveler gold.
Outro, let's go. Levirak calls, pick up the phone. Pick up the damn phone. Lovely stuff. Time for lunch, guys. I'm going to go eat. And keep your eyes on the Discord. I'll be back. I reckon I might play some Tarkov on Twitch later. Why are you back on Twitch, JB? Well, glad you asked. I just feel like I wanted to create a little channel where I don't know, Twitch feels like a little dugout. I want to create a little dugout on Twitch and keep YouTube for studio stuff and gaming highlights, but do the streams on Twitch. I just feel like it's a bit more of a fun experience for the viewer on Twitch. It's a little bit better built. Catch you later. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Anth. And yes, we'll do is get some nighttime shoreline runs in, I think. I'm enjoying it. I can feel Elden Ring starting to reshape in my head, though. I got a bit burnt out on it, but I can feel it coming back around. Tarkov's doing the trick, though. It's nice to think about water bottles and guns. For a change, instead of katanas and magic. Got to change it up. Got to keep it fresh. Thanks for hanging out, guys.